But what we need to talk to Merce about now is what happened at the Emirates today.
Thierry Henry's return to Arsenal as the club's new assistant coach has already captured headlines across the footballing world, but what made the moment even more emotional for supporters was his reunion with Arsène Wenger at the Emirates Stadium. The meeting between the legendary striker and the iconic manager carried layers of history, nostalgia, and symbolism that resonated deeply with everyone connected to Arsenal. It was more than just a handshake between two old colleagues. It was a reminder of the glorious past, a recognition of the present, and a hopeful gesture toward the future. Henry's appointment as assistant coach under Mikel Arteta had already electrified the fan base. For Arsenal supporters, seeing their all-time top scorer return in a leadership role was a dream many had long envisioned. Yet, what made this particular occasion unforgettable was the fact that Wenger, the man who shaped Henry's career and oversaw Arsenal's most successful modern era, was present to welcome him back. When Wenger brought Henry from Juventus to Arsenal in 1999, many doubted the young Frenchman's ability to succeed in England. Having struggled as a winger in Italy, Henry looked like a gamble. But Wenger, with his sharp eye for talent and his deep understanding of the game, had a vision. He transformed Henry from a wide forward into a central striker, giving him the freedom to express himself in front of goal. The result was nothing short of spectacular: 228 goals, countless assists, and unforgettable moments that made Henry not only Arsenal's greatest scorer but also one of the greatest to ever grace the Premier League. The reunion at the Emirates was therefore symbolic: a master meeting his student, now stepping into a leadership role of his own. According to those who witnessed the exchange, the respect between the two men was unmistakable. Wenger, always calm and gracious, congratulated Henry on taking up the role and reminded him of the importance of carrying forward Arsenal's traditions. Henry, visibly humbled, credited Wenger with shaping his footballing mind, insisting that much of his understanding of the game comes from the principles instilled in him during his playing days. For the fans inside the stadium and those watching the images spread across social media, the moment was spine-tingling. Many described it as if time had folded back on itself, as though the magic of Arsenal's golden era under Wenger had been rekindled. The thought of Henry, the striker who led the Invincibles to immortality, returning to work alongside Arteta, while receiving the blessing of Wenger, felt like destiny aligning in Arsenal's favor. But beyond the nostalgia, the meeting also carried practical significance. Arteta, a former Arsenal captain, has often highlighted Wenger's influence on his managerial approach. Now, with Henry in the coaching team, that connection to Wenger's philosophy has become even stronger. Henry represents a bridge between generations, someone who experienced Wenger's Arsenal firsthand, who understands the culture, and who can now pass those lessons on to today's players. It is also a statement of Arsenal's identity. In modern football, clubs are often accused of losing touch with their traditions in pursuit of instant success. By bringing back Henry and reconnecting with Wenger, Arsenal is reinforcing the message that while they continue to evolve, their roots remain central. This continuity linking Wenger, Henry, and Arteta creates a powerful sense of belonging, not just for the players but also for the fans. Wenger himself seemed pleased by the reunion. Though he has kept a respectful distance from day-to-day club affairs since leaving in 2018, his presence at the Emirates and his interaction with Henry suggests that he is still emotionally invested in the club's future. Seeing one of his greatest protégés take up a coaching role must have been a proud moment for the man who revolutionized English football. Henry, meanwhile, is stepping into a role that offers both opportunities and challenges. While he has had mixed experiences in management, most notably at Monaco and Montreal, Impact, working under Arteta in a familiar environment gives him the perfect platform to grow. With Wenger's influence still guiding him, and with the energy of Arsenal's youthful squad at his disposal, Henry has the chance to make a real impact. The images of Wenger and Henry embracing on the Emirates pitch have already become iconic. They represent not only the bond between two Frenchmen who changed Arsenal forever but also the enduring spirit of the club. For the supporters, it was a sign that Arsenal is more than just a team chasing trophies, it is a family with a rich legacy that continues to inspire new chapters. In the days that followed, fans poured out their emotions online. Some spoke about tears in their eyes when they saw the pictures, while others described it as the most hopeful moment in years. The Arsenal faithful, who have endured ups and downs since Wenger's departure, are daring to believe that with Arteta at the helm, Henry by his side, and Wenger's philosophy in the background, the future could be as bright as the past. Football is often about moments, and this was one that will be remembered for years to come. Thierry Henry returning as assistant coach was already historic, but meeting Arsène Wenger at the Emirates added layers of poetry and symbolism that words can barely capture. It was as if the baton of Arsenal's legacy had been passed once again, this time not from Wenger to Henry as player, but from Wenger to Henry as coach. Now, as Arsenal continue their journey under Arteta, fans know they are watching something special. With Wenger's blessing, Henry's return, and Arteta's leadership, the Gunners have a story that unites the past with the present, and if history has taught us anything, it is that when Arsenal's legends come together, greatness often follows.